Alrighty, good afternoon, guys. Happy Monday. I know it's pretty rainy for most of us. My name's Kayla, and this is going to be Strength 1. If you enjoyed Fit Fest last week, please let us know. I know you didn't see Lori and I for the week. I mean, you saw us pop in some classes. We are back with our strength classes for the week, so refresh of what that is. We're going to start the week today with Strength 1. We're going to be doing some upper pull and lower push, so working primarily on some quads and upper back exercises today. You will need a pair of either resistance bands or dumbbells. Any kind of weight's going to do. If you're familiar with classes, you'll kind of understand that I'm going to show examples of both. If you don't really have a lot of equipment, find something in your house that'll work, like laundry detergent, something with a handle, anything that's got some weight to it, okay? You might not be able to do everything, but you can definitely modify. I'll give you a lot of suggestions. Then tomorrow's going to be cardio. Lori's going to be posting a stretch class right after this class today. And then Wednesday we have Strength 2 with Lori, followed by the rest of our usual programming. We do have a Wednesday spectacular walk. Take a look at our class calendar and join us for an awesome walk on Wednesday. So guys, let's go ahead and get started with a warm-up. If you do have a band, great. We're going to use it for our first warm-up. If you don't, you can do this just with your upper body. I'm going to move the camera up just a little bit. All right, guys, let's go ahead and start off nice and easy. Let's get those feet underneath those hips. You're probably kind of cold unless you've already got the heat on in your place. Let's take our palms down. We're going to grab that band a little wider than shoulder width. And then keep that core nice and tight. I want you to bring that band up and over your head. As your shoulders start to warm up, you're more than welcome to bring that band behind you if you are comfortable with it. You do not have to. If you don't have the band here, guys, give me some big circles. And you'll just give me like 10 big circles forward and then 10 circles behind you. You're going to grab the band nice and slow. Ooh. The beginning part of this workout is going to be go at your own pace. It's going to be 10 minutes. And it'll be a few exercises, but you'll have plenty of time to get used to them. And then at the end, we're going to challenge ourselves with some intervals today. Good. Last one here. Ooh, good. Relax. Go ahead and set that down here. Let's do some chest openers. Elbows slightly bent. You will want a wall space near you guys. It doesn't have to be right this second, but toward the end, we will need a wall. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Good. Let's go ahead and take those feet a little wider than hip width here. Chest up nice and tall. Let's get 10 squats here. Weight back in those heels. Chest up nice and tall. Right now, this is just the warm-up. If you're joining in, guys, again, it's Kayla. It's Strength 1. Getting nice and warmed up here. Good. Now, I'll go ahead and give me 10 calf raises here with a big squeeze. Lifting up. Whew. I know I'm cold today, so I'm probably going to wear this sweatshirt the whole time. You're welcome to wear whatever you feel comfortable in this workout. Good. Now, you guys aren't going to be able to see all of me here. You're going to have some space out in front of you. I want us to open up those hips. So I want you to inhale, reach up above you. Exhale, we're going to walk it forward. Take your right leg forward into lunge. You can set that back knee down if you feel comfortable. Then we're going to rotate that right arm up to the ceiling. And then let's tuck, reach past that left elbow. Again, inhale up. And exhale, reach. Good. Let's take that right hand down. Right foot comes back. Left foot forward. Again, if you need to set that back knee down, you can. Let's take that left arm up. And reach under. Back up. And reach under. Good. Take that left foot back. Walk it up nice and tall. All right, as I get my camera situated, you guys have a 30-second jog in place. So I want you to just pick up those knees, Move those arms, bring it up. All right, got 30 seconds here. Gonna finish warming up, and then we are gonna get going with our first AMRAP. I'm hoping you're starting to feel warm here. If you need longer on the warm up, do it. I'm gonna start explaining what equipment we need. We got about 8 seconds left, guys. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Alrighty, guys. Start my music down here. So I will show both the band and the dumbbell today, so don't worry about that. Find what works best for you. If you have both, great. Have both near you. Now, I have a stable table surface near me that I know is not going to move if I wrap a band around it. If you have either a table surface near you, something you can wrap your band around, or a door anchor. So again, a door anchor, you loop through and you can loop your band through it. If you have experience with it, you can also use that. We're going to start today with banded rows, or I'll show you again dumbbell rows. So on my table, I can sit on the floor if I wanted to and do low rows, or I can even be up nice and tall. So I'm going to just make sure that my core is nice and tight and not rounded in my back at all. And I'm going to pull those elbows back so my palms are in, and then I'm going to rotate them down and forward. Big squeeze in my back as I do my rows. That's our first motion today. If you have a dumbbell, if you only have one, I would suggest grabbing a table surface, getting a nice flat back, and giving me those reps on each side. So you'll switch on that arm. If you have 2 weights, great. Again, flat back, pull both weights back, or if you have one really heavy weight, guys, grab it on both ends and pull those elbows back. Now, if you're wondering, well, what's the rep range? What are we doing? We're doing 8 to 15 reps. So if you have a heavy weight, stay down toward the 8 reps. If you have a lighter weight, go up toward the 15 reps, okay? So banded rows are first. Then we have 8 to 15 squats. So if you have weight near you, make sure you can get that nice squat stance. If you need a couch or something to tap your bottom to, please get it. But you're just going to have, at your own pace, 8 to 15 squats here, okay? If you have the band, you're more than welcome to do banded squats depending on how high of resistance your band is. Hold those handles up nice and tall and give me that squat. Then after you have 8 to 12, and again, notice that's 8 to 12 front lunges. So on the front lunge, if you don't want to do any weight, that's fine if you only have a band. Make sure though, as you're lunging, that front knee's behind those toes. You're going to come back in, and then you're going to switch sides. If you have a weight, you can hold it at your chest or your hips, okay? So 8 to 15 rows, 8 to 15 squats, and then 8 to 12 lunges total, okay? So total on the lunges, just because you're going to be a little tired after those squats. 10 minutes, go at your own pace. That way, too, if you start off light weight and you're like, you know, I want to make this a little bit more challenging, you can as we get going. So, that being said, let's not waste any time. We're going to get ready. So, I'm going to wrap my band around. Make sure you got some space. All right, guys. 10 seconds. Remember, this is 10 minutes, 3 exercises at your own pace. You pick your reps. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Quality reps today. Then you've got your squats. Keep that chest up nice and tall. You don't have to go super low in your squats today. I want you to focus on controlling that motion down, keeping those knees in line with your toes, and weight is coming back in those heels like you're tapping your bottom to a bench behind you. You feel that tension in those quads. Good. I've got my front lunges. I'm gonna do mine unweighted today, guys, just because my legs are pretty sore. Watch that front knee. All right, I'm gonna show you with that dumbbell. If you're doing bent over rows, get a flat back here. Hold that elbow. If you're doing both sides, it's gonna take you a little bit longer, but that's okay. Good. Notice again, I'm taking my time. You can have a few second break between exercises. We still have 7 minutes left. If you're doing this later on your own, just set a timer for 10 minutes. All right, on those front lunges, if you want to do walking lunges, if you have space, feel free to, again, hold that weight at your chest or hips. If you're having a hard time with balance, hold on to a wall. Woo! Feeling good. I got my second set done. We still have 5 minutes and 50 seconds, so plenty of time. I'm gonna see if I can get through 4 sets. Give me a big squeeze on that back, especially if you have lighter resistance bands or lighter weight. Add a pause. Keep breathing. Woo! All right, halfway. Get set up for my squat here. Gonna watch that form. shake my legs out for a second. We got 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Plenty of time. I'm about to start my fourth set. Woo! We got this, guys. Less than 3 minutes. Come on. Woo! All right. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. All right, guys. 1 minute and 25 seconds left. Try to get in at least the first exercise of my fifth set here. One minute. Woo! 40 seconds left. Squeeze in a little bit of squats real quick. All right, 30 seconds. Let's go. Don't stop yet. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Ah. All right, guys. Grab a drink. Get your breath. We're going to start our intervals now. So as you guys are taking your rest, I'm going to go through these intervals pretty quick. So first one is going to be, they're all 30 seconds. It's going to be, I believe I put it on there. I'm trying to make sure I put it in the right order. Okay, so our very first one. Perfect. Okay, wall sit with bicep curls. So if you have a dumbbell or 2 dumbbells, you are going to plant yourself against the wall with shoulders back, knees underneath heels. It's going to be hard if you only have 1 dumbbell. If you have 2 lighter dumbbells, elbows at your side, you're going to be curling as you wall sit. Now, if your legs are shot, I'm fine with you just doing a bicep curl. That's fine. If you have the band, you can actually still do the wall sit. Bicep curl, just make sure that they're securely under your feet. Keep your elbows in and add that curl. Then right after, you're going to have fake jump rope or pogo hops. So nice and quick. I want you to do those wrists as well if you can. Get those arms burning, nice and light on those toes. If you're not into jumping, you can just do some calf raises. You can add a weight at your chest if you'd like, but lift up and squeeze those calves. Then we're going to have plank pulls. So if you have a dumbbell, you're going to be on the floor. You can be on your knees modified or on your toes. Your weight is going to start underneath your chest at one side. We're going to slip one hand underneath, pull to the opposite side of our body, alternate arms, pull to the other side. Working those rear delts as we pull back and forth and our core. If you do not have a dumbbell, don't stress. What you'll do is you're going to actually put your back against the wall. We're going to have palms down on that band right in front of our chest, and we're going to pull and squeeze our shoulder blades together. So tap that band to your chest, squeeze, keep that core nice and tight. So that's your alternative if you've got the band instead of the dumbbell. So these are going to be 30 seconds of work. We're going to go nonstop here. The 3 exercise, minute 30, and we're going to try to do 3 sets. So, getting that set up real quick. There's going to be no rest between, so you are going to have to act very fast, okay? Don't worry if you miss a few seconds. It's not a big deal. All right, get ready for that wall sit with the bicep curl. 30 seconds each. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Legs are parallel with the floor. Remember, you can do just a bicep curl or just a wall sit, depending what you have available. After this, we're going to go into those pogo hops or jump rope. Halfway. Get those quads burning. 3, 2, 1. Roll off that wall. Here we go. You have pogo hops or fake jump rope or calf raises. Walk off those toes. Front of those feet. After this, remember, if you have the band, you're going to do pull-aparts. If you have a dumbbell, you're on the floor. I'm going to show the floor version first. 3, 2, 1. Bring it to the floor. Remember, you can be on your knees. Opposite side, keep that core nice and tight. Hold that weight. If you have the band, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Now my hips are down. I'm in a plank. We're going to bring it right back up for that wall sit next. 3, 2, 1. Back up. Wall sit. Let's go. Halfway. You can do this. 3, 2, 1. Pogo hops. I'm going side to side. You can switch it up and have fun with it. We're working those calves in our core and getting those arms burning. Halfway. Come on, we're picking up our heart rate on this round. Relax. All right, some plank pulls, or I'm going to show again the band. My core is tight. I'm against the wall. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. Keep breathing. Exhale on the hard part. We have one more set, guys, after this. One more set. All right, Wilson, let's go. Last round. We're doing 3 sets total. on, keep that core tight, shoulders back. Move those wrists. Relax. All right, here we go. Plank pulls. 30 seconds. You're on the ground with the dumbbell. We're pulling the band apart. Still working our rear delts. Back of those shoulders here. Woo, get your breath. Come on. 10 seconds. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Relax, guys. Nicely done. Woo, that definitely got my heart rate up at the end. Let's do a couple of stretches. If you have a table or a chair near you, or even the wall, I want you to take those hands down about shoulder height. I want you to get a nice flat back. Let your chest sink toward the floor. Open up through that back. Take a deep breath. Good. Slowly roll up. Keep hold on to either a wall or a table. Take that right leg back. Knees together. Push your hip forward. Feel the stretch down your hip flexor and quad. Good. Set it down. Switch legs. Again, push that hip forward. Chest nice and tall. Good. Take that right heel down on the floor, toes up to the ceiling. Take that right arm, big inhale up. And exhale, fold to where you're comfortable, reaching toward those toes. You should feel this in your calf and your hamstring. Good. Let's switch legs. Left toe up. Left arm reaches. Inhale, exhale down. And last one, let's do a little bicep stretch. Take that palm of your hand against the wall, shoulder height. And then I want you to look away from that arm. Straighten that arm here. Good. Switch sides. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining me, whether it was during live class or you're watching this later on your own. Stay tuned. Laura's going to be, I think she's going live for a stretch break right after this. Join because she's going to be working on those hip flexors. Tomorrow we have a nutrition post and cardio, and then again strength twos on Wednesday, so you have time to do this class. Thank you guys so much. Please drop a comment if you do the class. And again, my name's Kayla.